Hello and welcome to r/entitled people, where an entitled bratty 21-year-old daddy's girl trashes her room and refuses to get a job or do anything around the house. My 20, soon to be 21-year-old daughter moved in with me last Wednesday because she was having issues with her stepmom and wanted to get away from the city life. She had previously lived with her father out of state in a pretty big city. Entitled daughter is not going to college and has no plans to take any classes to learn a trade. I live in a kind of rural small town. The nearest city is about an hour away. Upon moving out here to live with me, one of the agreements that we made was for her to find a job. Her dad never made her find a job before, which I think is ridiculous. There is no reason for her to not work if she's not going to college. Other agreements that she made was to help around the house, such as to keep her room clean, to keep the bathroom clean, to keep common areas clean, basically pick up after herself, and clean the kitchen area if you make a mess, take out the garbage if you notice it's full, and replace the bag. I also have two teens that also help around the house, and then there's my husband and I. Everybody pitches in. I guess that at her father's house he never made her do chores. She said her stepmom was the only one who cleaned up around the house, while her dad and younger half-siblings went out and did fun things. Her father spoiled her rotten and they were very close, which is why she probably chose to live with him when she was around 13, because she didn't like the rules around my house and didn't like I would punish her for her bad grades and bullying. He let her do whatever she wanted, bought her whatever she wanted, took her to do whatever she wanted without working for it. He rewarded her bad behavior. I recently told her she needed to start looking for a job and applying everywhere. Everywhere around here is hiring. She told me she has no interest in other jobs that are on Indeed. I told her she needs to have a job by February the 1st, and there is no reason for her to not have a job and pay for some of her own things. Her room is also trashed. You can't even see the floor. Garbage, soda cans, candy wrappers, chip bags, old food, it's everywhere. Clothes everywhere, makeup is spilled in the carpet, it's appalling. She also hasn't lifted a finger around the house yet. I've asked her to do a few simple chores, and she gives me an attitude and walks away. She also stays up all night and sleeps into 2 to 3 p.m. She does leave the house every day, usually to go buy things she doesn't need with the money her dad sends her, or she goes to meet people she found online. She has been crying for her dad almost every day, telling me how much she hates me and how great her dad is. How her dad wouldn't make her do X, Y, and Z, how unfair I am. She calls her dad to complain about how horrible I am and how she hates it here. Honestly, OP, if I were in your shoes, I would just send her straight back to her father's house. There's no reason you have to put up with this kind of stuff, and, well, really, she's just acting like a giant 21-year-old baby. Yeah,